month support at 410, 411. So we believe it's time to hold on or to add some positions if he wishes to do so, or average it out because his purchase price is somewhere around 550 odd. So if he adds on at the current levels, it would give him a good position when the stock moves up. On the higher side, it tried to attempt to move higher near to those 435, 440, but again revisited and declined. So we believe the stock is ripe for a strong up move. Maybe next month onwards, we could see some amount of positive momentum as these derivative indicators data points show in terms of oversold position.
All right, just a quick reminder to all our viewers who are just joining in, do call us on Ask Profit. We are taking your questions live. We've got our guests also joining us, both of them experts, looking at the fundamentals as well as the technical queries that you are sending. The numbers are on your screen, so pick up your phones, call us. We'll be taking all your calls live on Ask Profit. You can also WhatsApp us on the numbers that we are flashing.
Right, Nupur. So until we wait for your calls, let's take up the next WhatsApp query as well. Imran has written to us from Hyderabad on WhatsApp. He holds 350 shares of Tata Steel at 156 apiece, and he's asking for a 6-month outlook. Now, remember, Tata Steel is fundamentally a strong player, but hasn't seen healthy returns per se. The ROE stands close to only 7% and hasn't seen any attractive momentum on the charts as well. So, Vikas, I'd like to take this question to you. What is your perspective on Tata Steel on the charts, and should our viewer continue to hold on to this particular stock?
If you check from the metal space, Tata Steel is continuously underperforming compared to the other peers like JSW Steel or Vedanta, where we saw strong amount of upmove. The stock is not able to cross the higher band of 149, 153.5 levels, and again witnessing. So if we breach 135, 137 on the downside, the stock can further decline near 218 to 120 levels. So it would exit the stock or keep a stop of around 135.
Okay, let's go across to one of our callers from Mumbai. Hi, Bharat.
Hi.
So go ahead, tell us what you want to know. I think it's about Dixon Tech.
Dixon Technology. Can I enter at this price?
Okay. I would request you to kindly mute the television because we can't hear you very clearly. So it's Dixon Tech and you want to buy at these levels. Is there any other player in the tech space that you're looking at, or just Dixon?
Just Dixon.
Okay. Very quickly, Mahesh would like to take this. He wants to know, actually, Vikas, if you could begin and then we'll go across to Mahesh on this one. He wants to know whether he should enter at this level. The stock's been doing quite well, actually.
Well, if you look at this stock has given compounded returns, whether it's on various time frames, and it's now trading at all-time high. It has been witnessed some amount of consolidation, so it's a good entry point to enter to the stock. But if he wishes, we can keep a stop of around near to 16,900 to 17,000 odd levels if he wishes to do so. On the higher side, the first potential target could be near to those 18,000 to 18,300.
Okay, and Mahesh, is that a view you hold about this stock? And what are the other stocks, Mahesh, that you recommend in the tech space?
Kainesh Technology is also a good one. So if any downside in Kainesh Technology, we can see on that stock also. And from Dixon Tech perspective, I think 15,800 to 16,500 level would be a good range for buying. And for Kainesh Technology, is 6,500 to 6,600 odd level can be a good buy. From current perspective, already both stock has run up sharply, and both companies outlook is company result is very good, but valuation wise, if we see valuation wise, both stock are expensive. So my suggestion is buy on dip and keep some time horizon. Definitely we can see some downside in both stocks. So and buy on dip scenario will be good opportunity.
Okay, so it's a buy on dip scenario that will be a good opportunity is Mahesh's view. And viewers, as Nupur rightly mentioned a couple of minutes before, we are taking your calls live. We're here to take your calls live, and both our experts are actually here to answer all your queries. So don't hesitate to call us. And with that, we will take up the next WhatsApp query. Jaya has written to us on WhatsApp from Bangalore, and she holds 130 shares of Gensol Engineering at 1,040 apiece. Now, Gensol Engineering has been in the news after the stock snapped its 5-day losing streak and climbed nearly 9% intraday today after securing an order worth 897 crore rupees from NTPC Renewable Energy. But after the brief jump in February this year, the stock has largely been range bound. So, Mahesh, let's take this question to you. What would your long-term outlook be on this particular company?
No, definitely, guys. He can hold the stocks because already stock is beaten down. But what we are seeing is the company is doing very well, and for further outlook, if we are seeing the generation Chancellor Engineering is also good. So if the horizon should be minimum 9 to 12 month or 18-month level. So I can see 1150, 1,200 plus level can come in Gensol Engineering. Currently, whole market in downside and mid and small cap are facing selling pressure. So all stock can see some pressure from the supply is concerned. So from fundamental perspective, there is no any concern in a company. So she can hold 1150 to 1,200 odd level we can see in 1 year horizon and more than that.
All right, another query that's coming to us. Okay, first let's connect with Ashok. He's calling in from Ahmedabad. Hi, Ashok.
Yes, madam.
Ashok, please mute your television so that we can hear you clearly. Yes.
Okay, madam.
Yes, please go ahead, Ashok, with your question.
I have 15 shares of Craftsman Automation at the rate of 5,100. I want to know what is the future of this company. I can hold these shares up to next results.
Okay, and any reason that you bought this?
Sorry?
Any particular reason that you bought these 15 shares of Craftsman Automation?
No, I think it is a very good stock, and prosperity is good in this stock.
All right, let's take that question first to Vikas. Vikas, he's got a short-term outlook on the stock. He's got about 15 of them, wants to hold it for about 2 months. What's your sense on the stock?
You can continue to hold on the stock because if you look at the pattern continues to remain pretty bullish. No doubt it has seen a good amount of decline along with the whole auto sector, but it has made multiple bottom structure near to those 45-4800 zone. Now it's on the verge on the breakout. So you can continue to hold on. If the stock gives a breakout above 5650, it can head further higher near to 6,000 to 6,200 levels over the next 2 to 3 months.
Okay, we'll take another WhatsApp query. Hariom has written to us from Haryana. Hariom is such a pleasant name. So he has invested 202 shares in Sula at 484 apiece. And a couple of things before I take this question to our guest. Sula's net profit for the September quarter dropped sharply by 37% to around 14.48 crore, and even the EBITDA fell by 24% to 33.6 crore year on year. The stock is currently trading at 409, and as you can see on your charts as well on the screen that it has dropped, it has been pretty flat intraday as well. So Mahesh, let's take your view on this. Do you recommend a sell or a hold? And our viewers asking for a 2-year long perspective.
This stock is very low volume type of kind of stocks, and in this stock we are tracking from longer time. But what is thing not working in this stock is the company result is not at par at per market expectation. But what I want to suggest is if 1 or 2 quarter come good in company, then we may see a sharply upside in the stocks. And downside is very minimum there, and we can see if you want to keep stop loss, then 370 could be stop loss. But higher side, if 1 to 2 quarter posted good number, then we may see 550 to 600 plus level because the companies fundamentally have no issue, but result slightly down below expected. So 1 to 2 quarter, if we can hold, then my suggestion is hold.
All right, so that's a hold on that one. Let's take another question from Hyderabad before we move on to some calls that are coming in. Sri Krishna has written to us from Hyderabad, has a question on NTPC. He's currently holding about 300 shares at 403 rupees a piece, and He's looking for a short-term outlook really of this stock. So would you like to take this one, Vikas, before we go to Mahesh for a longish outlook on this?
Sure. So looking at NTPC is one of the most underperforming stock in the power space. No doubt there was some amount of buzz when the NTPC Green IPO was been running through, but the stock has witnessed consistent decline. So no doubt it is near to the long-term monthly averages. It is now near to this 21-month average. So some bounce back cannot be ruled out near to 360, 65 over the next 1 to 3 months. So we can continue to hold on to the stock but from current levels.
And Mahesh, do you agree with that view?
Definitely, NTPC is a good stock, and yeah, he can hold from a longer term prospect. I think 30 to 35% upside can be coming stocks in upcoming time.
Okay, understood. And now we have Kailash joining us from Trivandrum. Hi, Vanakkam Kailash, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Thank you so much for calling Ask Profit, Kailash. Please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, my query is about Tanla platform.
Okay.
I have 550 shares at the rate of 957.
Okay.
So at present I am at loss. But what is the future of this company maybe 2 years from now?
So Kailash, before I pose this question to our guests for this evening, I'd like to ask you, did you invest in the stock around March this year?
Sorry?
Did you invest in this company around March this year?
Well, I was investing it on a staggered manner for the last maybe 1 year or so.
Okay.
Based on two things. One is my broker Geojit recommended strongly to buy. Second, I believe it is a good artificial intelligence platform.
Okay, so you read about Tanla platforms.
Yes.
Okay, Vikas.
But now it is constantly going down.
Yes.
Is it a good time to average it or just hold it? Because I can hold it maybe for 2 years, 3 years.
Right, right, Kailash. I'll take this question to our technical expert, Vikas. Vikas, you heard our viewer. He holds 550 shares of Tanla platform that he has aggregated in the past 1 year. But the stock has been pretty choppy on the charts. So what would your recommendation to our viewer be?
You can hold on to the stock at current levels because if you look at the stock has declined almost more than 30-35% the last 6 months. Some bottom up formation has been witnessing through near to those 645 to 670 odd band. So some pullback cannot be and retracement cannot be ruled out on the higher side near to 745, 750. So we can hold on, and if he wishes, as he's been adding continuously, he can add further current levels for an immediate target of 745, 750.
Right, let's go across to Sumraj, who's joining us from Mumbai. Hi, Sumraj. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing very good. Thank you, and good evening to all of you there.
Right, good evening. So do go ahead with your question. I think you're looking at Asian Paints. The stock, of course, off its highs that we saw in September. But tell us a bit more about how many shares you hold and when did you buy them?
So I've got about 100 shares bought at 2370 average. I bought them about in this last 3 months of time. It's one of those bruised blue chips, as they say. So will it help in adding more to it, or do I kind of sell it off and look at other paint companies? What's your advice on this?
And so just so that we can take it to our experts, what's the time period that you're looking to hold on to this stock?
I'm open-ended. It's a long-term investment.
It's a long-term investment. Okay, so first let's go across to Mahesh on this one. Mahesh, Asian Paints currently off its highs. It was trading at over 3,400 in September, but nevertheless, it's one of those blue chip stocks, as our viewer called it, that he wants to know, should he accumulate more at this level, and how long should he hold it for him to make some gains of it?
Actually, what is working in Asian Paint is everyone knows due to Birla Paint, all the paint sector is facing some consolidation type or facing some competition also. So from current perspective, there is a Asian Paint side, there is fundamentally no issue, and fundamentally the stock has value for upside. But what we are seeing is a 2 to 3 quarter from upcoming 1 to 2 quarter. What type of result are posting by? We would see what type of result is posting by Asian Paints. So from that perspective, my view is staggered. In if you want to add from a longer term perspective, so you should add in a staggered way. From the technically perspective, stock is in currently downside, and we may see up to 2000, 2050, 2100 odd level up to correction. But from a longer term perspective, if you are horizon at 2 to 3 years, because competition is no longer once the market is settled, then competition is no more longer to be naughty. So from 2 to 3 year horizon, stock can be hold, and we may see some upside up to 2800, 3000 level also. But from shorter term perspective, we may see 2050, 2100 odd level.
All right, so it's a hold on Asian Paints, and now we have Navket joining us on the call from Kolkata. Hi Navket, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, please go ahead with your question, Navket.
So I've got 40 shares of Star Health and Allied Insurance at 500 rupees exact. I bought it around June, and I was recently hoping that the GST Council would have given like favorable recommendation with respect to health insurance, but that has not happened. So I want to know what to do with it going ahead. Should I keep it or should I sell it at this point?
Right, Navket, but can I also know why did you invest in Star Health Insurance?
So it is one of the bigger ones among the health insurance space, and with the growing information among the general public with respect to insurance, I found it to be among the better ones. That and ICICI Lombard. So since it has a bigger market share, I decided to go ahead with it.
Very well said. I'll take this question to Vikas, our technical expert. Vikas, as our viewer rightly mentioned, he bought these stocks of Star Health Insurance at around 500 rupees a piece in the month of June, but it has been falling significantly. In fact, from September onwards, it has descended so badly, like from 637, and now it trades currently around 463. So that's a pretty sharp drop. And what is your takeaway from the charts of this particular stock? Should our viewer hold on to his investment or sell?
As the price what he bought is just 3 to 5% away from the current price, so we can continue to hold on. Nothing as such, because if you look at this stock has no doubt corrected sharply from 635, 640 odd levels. But the silver lining is that it has made a double bottom near to those 455, 460 levels and witnessing some amount of upmove. So we believe on an immediate basis, if some positive news flow comes with respect to the insurance sector, what the investor is thinking so, and the stock can move higher near to 535, 550 odd levels. So we can continue to hold on to the stock and even add at current levels.
All right, let's go across to another caller who's joining us from Karnataka. Hi Sanjay, where in Karnataka are you calling us from?
Hi ma'am, good evening ma'am.
Good evening, where are you calling us from, Sanjay?
Madam, Worry Renewable Technology 300 stock. Average price of 1290, 1 month period short term, ma'am.
When did you buy it?
Ma'am?
When did you buy the stock?
Worry Renewable Technology.
Okay. All right, let's go across very quickly to Vikas on this one. Because we've been getting a lot of queries about Worry Renewable Technology in the past week itself. You know, the gentleman who's calling us now, he's got about 300 shares. I think he's bought it at 1,290 a piece. Is looking to perhaps exit it in the next 1 month. What's your sense?
We should exit the stock, because if you look at the one of the subsidiary of RA Renewable Technologies parent company also got listed, but still then the stock has not seen any major traction. No doubt it has been very low volume stocks, BSE listed company only. So we believe the stock has not performed despite the stock listing by Worry Renewables. So better to exit the stock and book the loss as it is near to its current price.
Understood. Now we have Nishant calling us from Thane. Hi Nishant, good evening. Can you hear me, Nishant?
Yeah, hello, madam. Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes. So, madam, my query is that I have 100 shares of Banco Products Limited. I have purchased at 99 rupees. So, today is the ex date. Monday is the record date. Company has issued 1:1 bonus. So whether I should hold the security or to sell it.
Understood. But before that, I'm very curious because you bought Banco products at 99 rupees a piece. When did you exactly purchase these stocks? How long ago was this?
I think it was in year 22, around 2022, end of 22, I think.
And what led to this purchase? Did you read about this company anywhere?
No. See, basically, madam, I am sometimes I do research. Whatever company I purchase, I just do my own research and then I go ahead with the purchase.
Okay, understood. So you're asking for a long-term outlook, right?
Yeah, long-term outlook.
Understood. Yes. Okay. Mahesh, I'll take this question to you. Our viewer has invested 100 shares in Banco products at 99 rupees a piece. It's an amazing price because the current price of the stock is 1,056. So that's more than like what? A lot of gains. So what is your perspective on the stock? Should our viewer hold on to this profit?
Definitely, he can hold. But what I want to suggest is profit booking is also essential. But his price is 90 level, odd level, so already much more upside. He can see dividend yield of a stock is very good. But if he's a long-term investor and making some good money, he said this is the good strategy to do book on a higher levels and re-enter at lower levels. So even his price can set up by trading. So that can be good good advice. But from longer term perspective, stock can be hold. We can see 1150 to 1200 plus level in Benco products. And dividend yield, sometimes stock is giving very good dividend. I'm tracking from 70 odd level when the stock is giving 20 rupees type dividend in old history. So stock is very good. He can hold. Target could be 1150 to 1200 level.
Understood. And Vikas, I'll quickly take your perspective on Banco products as well, especially after the month of November where the stock rose from 700 sharply to around 1000. So what is your outlook looking like?
I would suggest to book some profits and get out at current levels because it's already made 10x. The stock is due for a stock bonus, so some amount of liquidity will be provided into the stock, and investors would rush to book some profits. So, and the stock has made a double top near to 1100 odd levels. So better to book some profits and wait for the corrective action.
Understood. So, Nishant, our experts suggest that you should book your profits at the moment in Banco products. And viewers, we'll have to slip into a short break, but keep sending in your queries on WhatsApp as well as call in because we'll be right back for Ask Profit in just a jiffy.
Do you really know the company you invest in? What's the picture behind presentations and claims? Is the outlook as rosy as the company claims? Know Your Company, powered by NDTV Profits Research, shines a light on the biggest stock market movers. Know Your Company at 11:30 a.m. Monday through Friday, only on NDTV Profit.
We set you up for the day's trade. 30 calls before the markets open on NDTV Profit.
Jubilant Food above a 600 level on Friday.
Wipro can be first trade to buy
all commodities, but in that Vedanta looks good.
Our experts give you the top stock ideas to prepare you for the day.
ICICI Lombard stocks hit the first target.
It has given a very good momentum with good volume.
Don't miss the chance to make the right moves. Only on NDTV Profit, where winners are made before the bell rings.
When the whole day passes like a blur, the news just whizzes past, and you're trying to stay informed. It is our job to bring you news that truly matters. At Profit 360, we cut through the clutter, the Wall Street deals, finance and policy news that could shape your tomorrow. the newsmakers, the trendsetters, and the innovators. In 30 minutes, we've got you covered. So stay ahead, stay informed, and stay profitable with Profit 360.
Headlines you start your day with. What matters worldwide is now in the palm of your hands. Get ready to seize the day and maximize your financial potential. Stay ahead of the curve with all you need to know on NDTV Profit.
When the whole day passes like a blur, the news just whizzes past, and you're trying to stay informed. It is our job to bring you news that truly matters. At Profit 360, we cut through the clutter, the long street deals, finance and policy news that could shape your tomorrow. The newsmakers, the trendsetters, and the innovators. In 30 minutes, we've got you covered. So stay ahead, stay informed, and stay profitable with Profit 360.
Headlines you start your day with. What matters?
Welcome back. You are watching Ask Profit, and just to quickly remind our viewers, we are continuously taking your calls live on the show. You can ask your stock queries to our two guests. We've got Mahesh M. Oja joining us on the fundamentals. We've also got Vikas, who continues to be with us on the technicals. And I'm going to straight go across to Rahul, who I think is calling in from Chennai. Hi, Rahul.
Hi, madam. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Rahul, please tell us about your query. I think it's Hariom Pipes that you're looking at. Yeah, tell us more.
Yeah, madam. Hariom Pipe, I have bought at 550, close to 100 quantities. So I was just observing the stock from past 3 to 4 months, and it is corrected a lot, I think more to 50 to 60%. And I've just also gone through the investor presentation as well, and the company has told like they will be doubling their turnover within 2 years. And I believe like it's trading at around 26 p something. I felt it is a little undervalued, and I have entered it. I just want to get an outlook about this company, and both the long term as well as short term. So if we can trade also, and we can, if required, we can invest as well. So I want to put more amount in the stock. Yeah.
So you are open to investing more in this. So first, let me go across to Mahesh. Mahesh, what is the stock looking like? Hariom Pipes, I think it was at its highest in August, where it was trading at about 868. Down significantly from there, has been correcting a bit.
Definitely, stock is very good, and management is also very good. Sometimes we are seeing some profit booking also on higher levels. That type pattern become in stocks, and sometimes also we are seeing some economic slowdown also. So stock is currently in downturn, but you can hold because your buying price is 550, not much more. So you can hold from my perspective. Target could be 640 to 650 level could come. But a small downside, you have to also see, because stock market is much more volatile in current scenario. So you have to hold, but for at least 3 to 6 month horizon.
And quickly, Vikas, is that a view that you share?
Yeah, it should continue to agree with the view, because if you look at the stock has already declined from the highs of around 900 odd levels, and it has good support at current area. And overall, the sector should also command some amount of momentum once the mid caps and the small caps starts moving up.
Okay, understood. Let's go across to Zuhaib. He's calling us from Kolkata. Hi, Zuhaib. Good evening.
Yes, hello. Good evening.
Good evening, Zuhaib. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, please go ahead with your question.
Yes, so I'm holding Bari Energies at, I bought it at 3,000.
I'm afraid your audio seems to be disturbed, but I'll take your query, don't worry. But we'll have to cut the phone line, unfortunately. So, viewer Zohaib holds 30 shares of Vari Energies at 3,216 apiece, and he's perhaps asking if he should hold or sell. And this is especially because although the ROE of this stock is attractive at 33.4%, the stock has been descending in recent times. So, Vikas, I'll take this question to you. What is your outlook on Vari Energies? How does it look on the charts? And should our viewer hold or sell?
From the chart perspective, it is very short-term listing history, and it has made some double top near to those 3350, 3400 levels, and trading below the short-term and the medium-term band of averages. So we believe if it would achieve the start, and if it wants, or if once it gets a bounce near to 2850, 2900, it would look for an exit because 3250, 3400 is a double top what it has made in the short-term chart.
Okay, let's go across to Hyderabad right now, and we've got Ajay calling us. Hi, Ajay. Please tell us what you'd like to know from our experts. Ajay, are you there?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, madam. Hello.
Yes, please go ahead, Ajay.
I want to invest 2 lakhs of rupees in Tata Power, madam. Is it good time right now?
And why only Tata Power?
Tata Power means already it consolidated, no? Nearly from 500 levels, it consolidated right now. I think RSI levels are also looking attractive.
Okay, so you think it's an attractive stock. So let's take that to our viewers. I beg your pardon.
Future.
Yeah, our guests. We'll take it to Vikas first. Vikas, he wants to know whether he should be investing in Tata Power.
Yeah, in ideal time to invest into the stock. No doubt the stock is into downtrend. It is at multi-month support levels area, 350, 380 at pulse. Also, it has bounced back from these 380 odd levels. So now it's near to the support average. So you can continue to invest into the stock. On the higher side, first potential target would be near to 440, 445 levels. And if it gives a breakout above that, then 470 could be expected.
And Mahesh, what's your long-term outlook on Tata Power?
Definitely, you can hold from Tata. It's a Tata Group company, and valuation-wise, it's a very good valuation we can see. And Tata in power sector is also diversified. We can see some many type of product and many type of technology is involving in Tata Power. So revenue also not from one side. So from my perspective, Tata Power could be whole from 2 to 3 year horizon. We can see 600 plus level. But in a shorter time from Vikas's perspective, I also agree with Vikas's perspective.
Okay. Now we have Vishwas joining us on the call from Karnataka. Hi, Vishwas. Good evening.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening. My name is Vishwas from Mandya, Karnataka.
Hi, Mandya. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice. Please go ahead with your question, Vishwas.
Ma'am, Astral Limited, 100 stock, average price 1919, short term, ma'am, last in the Astral.
Okay, so Vishwas, I am understanding that you hold 100 shares of Astral at 1,919, right?
Ma'am.
And you're asking for a short-term outlook.
Short term, ma'am.
Okay. Vikas, let's take this question to you because our viewer is asking for a short-term outlook. The P ratio of Astral is about 85. This is quite high as compared to its peers in the same space. Do you recommend our viewer to hold on to Astral or sell?
We can continue to hold on because if you look at this stock is completely oversold on various multiple time frames near to long-term support area. RSI is also moving near to the lower band of the range. So some amount of bounce back cannot be ruled out. So we can hold on to the stock. If he wishes, he can add some more at current levels as it is below its purchase price. So we can add more or hold on.
Okay. Let's take a WhatsApp query that's coming in from Delhi right now. I think we've got a viewer who has who's holding 80 shares of Wipro at 248 rupees a piece is looking for a long-term outlook. I want to come across to you, Mahesh, on this one. Now, is Wipro a good hold? And also, what's your view, in this sector? What are the other stocks that viewers can be looking to invest in?
From sector perspective, that we are facing some threats from US also because Trump is now coming. But from Wipro perspective, he can hold. Wipro is a very sustainable stocks, and we can see some more upside from here also. And if you want to add seven, then the 280, 285 could be a good level for add if any opportunity come, and 280, 285 could be a good level for add. Target could be 360 to 375 plus in 3 to 6 months. But some more corrective and from a US perspective, if any come, then we can't say what type of tariff and other thing will come that can impact the sector, whole sector also.
Okay, got that view. Now we have a caller joining us called Anand from Hyderabad. Hi Anand, good evening.
Hi madam, good evening madam.
Please go ahead with your question.
I have bought 200 shares of Hindalco 2 months back madam. I at the rate of 700. Can I hold or sell or I shift it into Nalco madam? Which is better madam?
Understood. So Anand, before I take this question to our guest, I'd like to understand the reason behind purchasing Hindalco. Why did you purchase Hindalco shares?
Some aluminium prices is increasing in the international market. Hindalco is also one of the producer of aluminium. That's why I have bought, madam.
Okay, understood. And are you looking for a short-term perspective or a long-term one?
Medium term, madam. 6 to 1 year, madam.
6 to 1 year. Okay. So, Vikas, let's take Hindalco to you. Our viewer Anand has invested 300 shares in Hindalco at 700 a piece, and the current price is 617. So he sits on moderate losses as we speak, and also the chart looks pretty choppy, especially since the time of July. It seems to be very range bound and very volatile. What would you recommend Anand to do? Should he hold or should he sell?
No doubt the stock looks very volatile as you suggested, and it has been a declining downtrend. We believe some silver lining support has been there. It has been near to those 620, 630 odd levels. So some amount of bounce cannot be ruled out on a higher side near to 665, 680. Overall, from the metal space, this looks pretty promising in terms of the price structure. So we can continue to hold on.
All right, let's go across to another caller who's joining us from Bengaluru now. Hi, Kamath.
Hello, madam. Good evening.
Good evening. Tell us how we can help you,
madam,
Kamath.
I have 1,000 rights at the rate of 285, madam. I wanted a short-term view.
And when did you buy this?
Madam, I bought it about, I think, about a week back, madam.
Okay, so you're looking at a short-term view only. Of course, RITES is a public sector company. And it did, bounce about a week ago on an order that it got from the government. Let's go across to Vikas for this one. So Vikas, RITES, he's bought it 2 months. He just bought it a week ago, in fact, and that's when the government order actually came through. What's your sense on it over the next 2 months?
So they've been holding the 100 weeks average near to those 265, 270 odd levels. Made an attempt to bounce on the higher side, but it failed to give a breakout. So once the whole broader PSU momentum kicks in through, because if you look at today, we saw some amount of positive momentum in Cochin Shipyard and to other shipbuilding related stocks. So the PSU basket should do well. So risk reward ratio is favorable. He can continue to hold on. On a higher side, 310, 315 will be the first potential target.
Okay, got that. And now we have Chandan calling us from Mysore. Hi, Chandan. Good evening.
Very good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Thank you for calling us, Profit Chandan. Go ahead with your question.
Madam, I'm having POCL 100 quantity shares at the price I bought at 971. Currently, today it is trading at 894.
Okay.
So, what will be the outlook for next 6 months, madam, for this share?
When did you buy this particular stock?
Madam, 2 months before I bought. After it got splitted, it was trading at 2,200, then it got splitted. That time I bought. After that, it is consistently in a declining mode. Whereas it is subsidiary. One more subsidiary is there, POEL. Last month it was it was at 150 rupees. Today it is showing 224 rupees. It's subsidiary only, same metal stock. It is not showing any growth. So should I switch to POEL by selling these shares, or can I hold POCL only?
Okay, understood. Vikas, let's take this question to you. Our viewer has invested in POCL, and as he mentioned, the stock has been declining pretty significantly in the past couple of days especially. And he's asking if, taking that into the context, should he switch and invest in POEL, which is a subsidiary of this company? What would your recommendation be?
I really not able to comment on this because here the hearing the stock for the name of the first time, and the structure also doesn't suggest anything. So I would like to skip that question.
Okay. And Mahesh, do you have a view on this company?
I am also not tracking the stocks, so I can't comment more on that.
Okay, not a problem. Nupur, do you want to take the next query?
Yes, let's go across to Chakri joining in from Bengaluru. Hi, Chakri.
Yeah, hi ma'am, good evening.
Yes, please go ahead with what we can help you with.
Yeah, ma'am, I am looking for, long-term investment for, like 2 to 3 year horizon, RCM Chemical Industries.
And,
stock name is?
Okay, and you're wanting to invest in it now and you're looking for a long-term outlook?
Yeah, 2 to 3 years horizon. I want some price entry points and fundamental how the stock is.
Okay, so you want to know when you should be entering it. Let's go across to Mahesh on this one. Mahesh, he wants to know when, what is the level that he should enter at, and what's your sense in the long term on it?
Definitely, he can buy from current level also, but from current perspective, market is giving some lower level on all stocks. So he could start in a staggered way from 30% here, 20% on each 20 rupees low. So his averaging could be good, and from 1 year horizon, we can see 740 to 760 level. And above, if your horizon is 2 year, more than 2 year, we can see 1000 plus target. Company is very good. He can buy from current level.
Okay, got that view. And we have Mohammed joining us on the call from Kanpur. Hi, Mohammed. Namaste.
Hello.
Hi, Mohammed.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Please go ahead with your question.
I have bought 360 shares of Tata Chemical 2 days before.
Okay.
Should I? But it's down. नीचे गिर रहा है, falling the since purchase price.
समझ गई, लेकिन आपने टाटा केमिकल्स में क्यों इन्वेस्ट किया?
एक्चुअली एक कॉल मिली थी मुझको.
ओके, ठीक है. और कुछ और भी पढ़ा है इस कंपनी के बारे में?
नहीं, एक्चुअली इसने अभी टाटा कैपिटल का आईपीओ भी इसने फाइल किया है, तो उस बेसिस पे अभी रैली आई थी. जिस दिन मैंने 7% हाइक किया था ये.
ठीक है, तो आप लॉन्ग टर्म आउटलुक जानना चाहते हैं या शॉर्ट टर्म जानना चाहते हैं?
मैं शॉर्ट टर्म देखना चाह रहा हूँ उसको.
ठीक है, ओके. Because our viewer has invested 350 shares in Tata Chemicals just 2 days back at 1099 a piece, and the current price is lesser than that, around 1040 a piece. Would you recommend him to hold or sell?
He can continue to hold on the stock, no doubt. The purchase price is higher from the current price because his stock bought it at the momentum based on some amount of news flow which was prevalent that through. But every time if you look at the stock is able to sustain this 1030, 1040 and witness a strong amount of bounce back. So any positive news flow with respect to the stock would see some amount of up move, and it's near to support area, so we can continue to hold.
Okay, let's pick up a WhatsApp query now coming in from Harsh in Bengaluru. He's wanting to know about Varun Beverages. Now, he's bought the share at 550 rupees a piece, 300 shares. He's looking for a long-term sort of an outlook, and the company, of course, has been performing well. But let's get a sense from Vikas first on how the charts are looking like.
It made a double top near 660 by 660 odd levels and witnessing some amount of traction. So if it breaks near to those 610, 615 on the downside, the band of multiple averages, then the stock would further decline near to 580, 585. So that would be an ideal opportunity to add on.
Okay, and Mahesh, what's your sense on this? Because he's looking for a long-term sort of 2-year view on it.
No, definitely he can hold company is doing very good, and numbers of company are very good. But what we are seeing, if you any viewers, NDTV viewers who want to add, then 540 to 560 rand could be very good. If any downside come in stock, then a 540 to 560 range could be very good buy from my perspective. And if he is holding, then he can hold from longer term perspectives. We are seeing some more potential in stocks. Stocks like Craftsman, Varun Breweries, and one of earlier we have said that all the stocks are very good, which are yeah, NDTV were asking us. So these are potential stocks, and Varun Breweries can hold me.
Okay, so it's a hold on Varun Beverages, and we have Kiran joining us from Mysore. Hi, Kiran. Good evening.
Yeah, very good evening.
Please go ahead with your question, Kiran.
I have purchased Tata Elxsi at 9,100 quantity. So, what is the short-term view before budget?
So, Kiran, did you purchase these stocks a couple of years back, say 2022, around that time?
Yeah.
Okay. And what triggered your purchase in Tata Elxsi?
It's around 8,900 to 9,000 average of 9,000.
No, I understood that. Now I'll try and ask in a different way. Why did you purchase these stocks?
Yeah, since semiconducting company was in the boom and it's Tata Group, that is the only
Okay.
thing
Understood. And you're asking for a short-term perspective, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Vikas, let's take this question quickly to you. Our viewer has invested a significant amount in Tata Elxsi at 9,000 apiece, and the stock is currently trading around 6,886. That's like close to 3,000 less than his buying price. Would you recommend him to hold on to Tata Elxsi or sell?
He can continue to hold on. No doubt it has underperformed compared to the whole IT sector, what we have been witnessing through. But the stock has just been added into the F&O basket, shows some amount of traction from the lower base and witnessing some amount of pullback on the higher side. It is also holding its 200-week average near to those 65-6600 levels. So some momentum cannot be ruled out in the next month when the results starts coming into for the IT sector. So 7450, 7500 can be the hope from an immediate basis.
All right, let's go across to Abhishek calling in from Tamil Nadu. Hi, Abhishek. Abhishek, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Please go ahead with your query. I think it's about Sterling and Wilson.
Yeah, sir.
Tell us more.
I have about 60 shares of Sterling and Wilson. I bought it around 500 rupees. My average price is around 480. I bought it for long-term perspective, and I just went through the company, and it is coming around turnaround phase. It's reducing its debt, and there is a tailwind in solar EPC sector. Is this the right time to accumulate more, or I want to wait and watch? After a turnaround, I want to accumulate more stock.
Okay.
I like to buy more 1,000 shares of Sterling and Wilson.
Okay, so you're thinking that this company is going to see a turnaround, and at this point in time, of course, it's trading at 452 rupees. Let's first go across to Vikas on this one. Vikas, how are the charts looking like on this one? The viewer is hoping to buy more stocks on this.
No doubt he can, as the viewer is of the long term, he can continue to buy the stock. The stock is near to the support area. No doubt the decline has been pretty swift and sharp into the name. Because if you look at some amount of block deal has happened through by the earliest promoter sell through, so which led to some amount of sell off. So now the stock is near to the support area of those 430, 420 odd levels from where the actual pullback had up moved. So we can continue to add on to these positions.
Okay, understood. We have Venkateshwar Rao calling us from Bangalore. Hi, Venkateshwar.
Hi, Venkateshwar, madam. Good evening, madam.
Good evening. Go ahead with your
how
question.
are you, madam? Okay, madam. Thank you. Madam, I purchased 300 shares of BPL at around 110 rupees day before yesterday, madam.
Okay. And
what is the perspective, whether I can hold it on some brokerage recommendation? I purchased it, madam.
Understood.
Can I accumulate that one, or what is the short-term perspective and long-term perspective, madam? I want to know.
Okay, understood. Vikas, let's take this question to you. Our viewer has purchased 300 shares of BPL. What is your perspective on it?
Look at the structure. The stock has witnessed sharp corrective action with strong volumes. So it made a high net worth 125, 130. The volume was more than 60, 65 lakh shares on that particular day. And since then, it has been on a continuous declining trend. So some large investors have exited the stock at those areas. So it's better to avoid the stock as the stock is just near to its purchase price itself. We can exit out and invest into some other alternative stocks which wishes to.
Okay, let's take up a WhatsApp query quickly. Anuj from Noida has written into us about Finolex Cables, I beg your pardon. He's purchased 1,500 shares at 1,280 a piece. Now, the stock trading down currently, but he wants to know, should he hold the stock or sell it? I think he's looking at, I don't know the perspective that he's looking at because he's not told us that. But Mahesh, you want to take a view on Finolex Cables?
No, definitely he's bought and has some higher level. Technically, stock is in a downturn trend, so we can see some more downside. If you, I can see 1120 odd level can come in stock. So on that longer term perspective, the company has no problem. He can hold, but if his view is shorter term, then we can see 1120 level can come in stock. So if his view is shorter term, then he can sell, and if his view is long term, then he may hold.
Understood. And we'll take a WhatsApp query from Tushar. He's written to us from Dubai. He holds 1,500 shares of Surana Solar at 50 a piece, and he wants a 6-month outlook. Now, the stock has been down today as well as in the last 1 week. What would your recommendation to our viewer be? And this question is to you, Vikas.
Well, if you look at the structure remains weak, if you look at a lot of these renewable energy companies are on a declining trend. We discussed about Wari, we discussed about various Wari renewable technologies. The stock is at the support area. If it breaches that, then the stock can decline to 35, 37. So it's better to exit the stock.
Okay, got that. And now we'll take up another caller calling us from Pune. Hi, Sunil.
Hi, Sunil from Pune.
Hi.
I just wanted to check on Reflex Industries. I have 1,700 shares, which I have been consistently investing from November 2021 onwards, and my average price is 32.
Okay, okay.
So what should I do? Should I continue investing or should I just hold or sell?
Understood. So Mahesh, let's take your view on Reflex Industries. Our viewer is sitting on a good amount of profits. What would your recommendation to this viewer be?
All of us, I want to congratulate him for a multi-bagger type return. He should go at these level and he should invest in some good companies, whatever whatever view and NDTV channel expert are giving, he can invest in that. Stock is giving very good return, so he may sell and exit the same.
All right. I'm afraid we are completely running out of time. Vikas as well as Mahesh, both of you, thank you very much for joining us on Ask Profit. And with that, it is a wrap on Ask Profit. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you so much for joining in.
Do you really know the company you invest in? What's the picture behind presentations and claims? Is the outlook as rosy as the company claims? Know Your Company, powered by NDTV Profits Research, shines a light on the biggest stock market movers. Know Your Company at 11:30 a.m. Monday through Friday, only on NDTV Profit.
We set you up for the day's trade. 30 calls before the markets open on NDTV Profit.
Jubilant Food above a 600 level on Friday.
Wipro can be first trade to buy
all commodities, but in that Vedanta looks good.
Our experts give you the top stock ideas to prepare you for the day.
ICICI Lombard stocks hit the first target.
It has given a very good momentum with good volume.
Don't miss the chance to make the right moves. Only on NDTV Profit, where winners are made before the bell rings.
When the whole day passes like a blur, the news just whizzes past, and you're trying to stay informed. It is our job to bring you news that truly matters. At Profit 360, we cut through the clutter. The Lord Street deals, finance and policy news that could shape your tomorrow. The newsmakers, the trendsetters, and the innovators. In 30 minutes, we've got you covered. So stay ahead, stay informed, and stay profitable with Profit 360.
Headlines you start your day with. What matters worldwide is now in the palm of your hands. Get ready to seize the day and maximize your financial potential. Stay ahead of the curve with all you need to know on NDTV Profit.
When the whole day passes like a blur, the news just whizzes past, and you're trying to stay informed. It is our job to bring you news that truly matters. At Profit 360, we cut through the clutter. The Lord Street deals, finance and policy news that could shape your tomorrow. The newsmakers, the trendsetters, and the innovators. In 30 minutes, we've got you covered. So stay ahead, stay informed, and stay profitable with Profit 360.
Headlines you start your day with. What matters worldwide is now in the palm of your hands. Get ready to seize the day and maximize your financial potential. Stay ahead of the curve with all you need to know on NDTV Profit.
When the whole day passes like a blur, the news just whizzes past, and you're trying to stay informed. The architect of India's economic transformation, former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, passes away in New Delhi at the age of 92. The country mourns the loss of Dr. Singh's 7-day state mourning announced funeral to be held tomorrow with full state honours. Benchmarks end the truncated week higher amid a flat day of trade. The Nifty ends above 23,800, whereas the Sensex ends above 78,600. Small cap ends in line, mid cap underperforms. The rupee slumps to a record low of 85.50 against the US dollar intraday, post sharpest single day decline since February 2023. Adani Ports places India's largest order for 8 tugs with Cochin Shipyard under the Make in India initiative, order worth 450 crore rupees. Construction dust engulfs Mumbai AQI. Several parts of the city record AQI of 300. BMC announces measures to control the worsening air quality. South Korea votes to impeach its acting president Han Duck-soo 2 weeks after Parliament voted to impeach